What's going on, guys? Back at it again with another unboxing video here for you guys on the channel. This one in particular is going to be on the Fidelity Bloom debit card. Now, I opened this account originally for a banking bonus. Essentially, it was an $86 banking bonus that was absolutely simple to do. Highly recommend for you guys to do it. It's as simple as you can get. I will leave a link in the description down below if you guys are interested in trying to get that banking bonus. But of course, since I opened the account, they did ship me a debit card. Now, I will say I opened that account over a month ago and I'm just getting it now. Long story short, I usually get my stuff shipped to a PO box and they made it very difficult for me to send it there for some strange reason. However, I got the situation rectified and of course they did send me the debit card itself. Before I actually get into the unboxing of the debit card though, I am going to be showing you guys a little bit of the account itself, what it has to offer, etc, etc. It's not by any means an all-inclusive bit of information. I'm not going to tell you everything. It's just the basic fundamentals of the account. But it's a great account if it's a great basic account, but I will state this, it's not an actual bank account, it is a brokerage. And I'll explain that here in a second. But before we actually head to the website itself, do me a huge favor, drop a like on this video if it's something you're interested in. Subscribe to the channel as well if you haven't already, because it really does help this channel grow. So with that being said, let's go over to the website. Alright guys, so this is a very simple account. Whenever you open the account, you will be opening a savings and a checking at the same time. And that's just the way they do it. It's, I guess, some sort of mental, psychological thing that I guess they had studies done, and long story short, people are more likely to put money into savings if there is an actual open savings, according to what they were saying, which is absolutely fantastic. This does have a banking bonus, which initially is deposit $25 and get $50 in rewards. There is ways that you can get this up to 86. I will leave a comment, I will leave in the description down below a link to that banking bonus so you can see all the particulars behind the welcome offer, of course. But this account is very fantastic actually. Whenever you deposit money into the account, you're not actually putting it into a high yield savings type of scenario. You're actually buying a money market fund, because this is a brokerage, of course. So whenever you deposit, say, $1, you'll be buying a share, if you will, of a money market fund. Therefore, instead of paying you interest on your sitting cash, you're actually getting paid dividends, which is great in my opinion. However, just keep in mind, both interest and dividends paid are both taxable, so that's something to take into consideration, of course. But this account has some psychological benefits behind it, whereas if you, say, deposit money into your checking account, your checking brokerage, if you will, every time you swipe, you'll be able to put, like, say, 10 cents from whatever you swiped for whatever you purchased, and 10 cents of that, or 10% of it, will be going into your savings, which is absolutely fantastic. It's a way that you can accelerate some of your savings, of course. That is absolutely fantastic. Also, on top of that, it does have this I guess almost like Amex has those special offers in which you can basically get, like, spend so much amount of money at Tommy Hilfiger, you get $15 back, for example. Those type of offers exist with these accounts, which is absolutely fantastic in my opinion, and it's a pretty extensive library that they have. So I highly recommend that portion. Of course, they have this build habits, which of course it says grow with challenges. Challenges is essentially little things that they say, hey, if you do this by this time, blah blah blah, it'll build good habits, etc, etc. That way they can feed your psychological, backing, if you will. That way you can build good habits in saving. So this is a good way to start off in the financial space, if you will, to build good habits, good spending habits, and things of that sort. Overall, I think is a great account to have. As I said, receive 10% match from Fidelity on your first 300. This is a part of your banking bonus, of course. Earn 10-cent reward on your Fidelity Bloom Save account every time you use your Fidelity Bloom debit card, which is essentially what I was saying a second ago. Receive up to 25% cash back when you shop in-app with 1,100 participating retailers. This is that I guess partners that they have partnered it with, of course. similar to Amex offers and things of that nature, Chase offers, all that good stuff. This has something very, very similar, and it's absolutely fantastic in my opinion. I have taken the liberty of trying it out, and I gotta say, it's great. But enough yapping, let's go ahead and get this unboxed. Alright guys, like I said, this is a great account for specifically beginners, but I think anybody can benefit from this account, especially because of that welcome offer. So if it's something you guys are interested in, one more time, I'm gonna leave a link in the description down below to the Fidelity Bloom welcome offer so that you guys can take advantage of that if that's something you guys would like to do. Again, it's probably one of the most simplest ways to get a welcome offer from a banking bonus, so there's something that you can take advantage of course. Like I said before, I have opened it before because I had to censor some sensitive information. Of course, on the back it says Fidelity Bloom, which I think is a pretty nice touch, of course. But getting into the envelope itself, the very first thing, of course, is the debit card itself. We're gonna save that here for a second. Right behind it is this piece of paper, which essentially just gives you the introduction to the Fidelity Bloom. It is just one sheet of paper, and that's the debit card right there. I think it looks great. It's a simple little card. Gives you basically the same information that we already went through from the website, but something to take into consideration, of course, it is their main features for the account. Simple, very simple account, but yet it's a good one to say the least. So going into the debit card itself, we are going to be, so I normally block out everything that I don't know what it is, so that's why everything's blacked out. So that's the debit card, and on the back is all of this good stuff. Let's go ahead and remove the debit card from the envelope alongside with that sticker that's always on these things, of course, and so we can see a better, closer look of the card itself. And here it is, guys, the Fidelity Bloom debit card. This is a very nice looking card, very simple, of course. You got the little flower because it's blooming, of course. But overall, it's a pretty simple card, very nice. Obviously, all my information is on the back, so I will not be revealing the back end. But it does have tap to pay, as you can see right there. It is chipped and everything, so it does have all the bells and whistles for the debit card itself. But essentially, you don't get this for anything else other than the debit card and some of the brokerage advantages that you have with this. It is a different approach to saving money, but I think psychologically speaking, I think this is a good account to have in order to build good financial habits, in my personal opinion. But I'm gonna show this to you one more time. I think it looks great. It's a simple card, I'll say it again, but there is that. If you enjoyed this video, guys, do me a huge favor, drop a like on this video. Also subscribe to the channel if you're not already subscribed, because it really does help this channel grow. So with that being said, catch you guys in the next one. Deuces.